right? Like, what a pump. I want you guys to just appreciate where we are real quick. Boom. All-time highs. All-time highs. Believe it or not, all-time highs. Now, can this be sustained? Well, so far it sure seems that way. I do, and again, we've said this, we said it down here, we said it, yesterday right here. Um, we do want to be cautious here, but man, this rally just looks unstoppable right now. Even that big gap down was just eaten right up. Like this thing is fucking bullish. And there is not really an argument uh, against that right now from me. Like how long can it hold like this? I mean, we'll see. We'll see, but for the moment, things look incredibly bullish. So, I think the first thing we need to do is obviously we need to move down to a lower time frame, and we need to map out our liquidity levels. Now we don't have really any big macro ones to go off of to the upside, as is the case with all-time highs, right? You don't get those around all-time highs. And you might say, why? Why don't we have liquidity levels to the upside for all-time highs? Because we've never been there. Okay, it's because we've never been there. But with that being said, we do have them on the shorter time frames, at least until we start breaking up and out. Right? Once we start breaking up and out, we're not going to have them anymore. So, seeing as though we've pulled back a tiny bit, we have a little bit, not too much, but we have a little bit.
No, Nitrum, don't pull out the fib.
Pull out the fucking fib. Man, that is, God, I hate it so much. I mean, in all fairness, I don't give a shit what people use. I don't give a shit what people use. But I do recall somebody coming in here and trying to promote their algorithm, or not their algorithm, their indicator, and it just being a repackaged Fibonacci level indicator. I do
And
recall
higher
that,
highs, higher lows.
and yeah, and I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to throw any shade, but yeah,
I mean, I rebuilt that shit in like 10 minutes or something.
yeah, that's man, that's how easy it is. That's how easy it is. When we saw what that was, Icarus just rebuilt it, dude. We were laughing our asses off. That was so funny. What is
What is what?
Sorry, someone was sending me a message. Okay, perfect. We're all good. Everything is good in the hood.
Is it though?
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of hood, holy shit. Man, that thing is going nuts. That thing is going absolutely bonkers. We're going to talk a little bit about Robinhood. Just in the same way that we've been following Netflix, we've been following Reddit. we're going to talk a little bit about Robinhood, because let me tell you, that thing is crazy, man. That thing is crazy. And also, I recorded a video on Robinhood. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. You know, even if you only trade futures, right? It's probably good to start learning a little bit about the stocks that are included in the indices. Like probably a good idea in general, right? Okay, so what about Hood? What about Robinhood? Well, we can see that there was a massive accumulation that happened here. We can see a ton of volume got put in here. Despite being about a quarter of this price action, this drop off was very low volume. It was very low volume. So we get two big gaps up, and we are set to gap up again, especially if the broader market rallies. Like this thing can do incredible numbers. Okay. Very, very bullish on Robinhood right now. And a lot of it is being driven by just like higher trading volume and the expectation for even more trading volume when the pattern day trader rule takes effect, right? When that change takes effect. So for those of you that don't know right now, when you're on a live account, if you don't have $25,000 in your account, you are limited to 3-day trades per week. I'll repeat that. If you do not have 25 grand in your live account, you are limited to 3-day trades per week. Now, with this change to the pattern day trader rule, you are going to be able to take more than 3 trades, day trades per week, as long as you have $2,000. Wow. Wow. Talk about a big difference. That's huge. That's a big change, especially for retail. Like that is a really big change. So what does that mean for stocks like Webull and Robinhood? Well, it means that going to be more um, there's going to be more trading volume. People that previously couldn't take more than 3 trades per week are going to be able to. That's really big. It's a really big deal, right? So places like Robinhood, Webull, and realistically most, not all, but most of your trading brokers, basically what they do is they do something called payment for order flow. Okay. Now what that looks like is you submit the order to your broker. They sell that order, and this is where they make most of their money. They sell that order to market makers who fill that order. Okay. The market makers make money by buying your order flow. Well, one of the ways they make money is by buying your order flow and trading against it. Okay. So when more trading volume is happening, that means that places like Robinhood and Webull are making more sales. They have more order flow to send over to their market makers. And they get to literally just fucking print money off of it. Like it's huge. It's huge for these companies. Okay. So if this is the time where you would want to, if this is the time, where I guess you were thinking about getting into maybe some of these finance names, this is probably a really good time. Right? Nothing's always going to work out, so I'm not here making you a promise, but now is probably the time to buy Robinhood and Webull. Like this is a really big development. Okay, this is a really, really big development. Can I buy a course of being unprofitable and reverse the trades? Well, I guess you could, bud. I guess you could. Or what you can do is you can come hang out with us and actually just make fucking money and learn about the market. That's kind of sick, right?
Sometimes.
It's something new and completely unheard of. Yeah, I mean, you're always going to have some red days, right? Not every month can be December.
Yeah, that's true. But
Okay.
every December can be December.
Not every December can be December. You're right. All right. Now, what next? Right? What do we want to talk about next? Oh, Reddit. So, for those of you that aren't subscribed to the Warriors, right? For those of you that aren't part of our club, we hopped into Reddit like right around here. Okay? Right around like 135-ish. And where are we now? Oh my god, gapping up to 162, almost 163. Breaking out of 2.5 months of price action. Oh man. Oh man. That's a big fucking deal. Okay. That's a really big deal. So Reddit has been making money hand over fist. A lot of it they make from digital advertising, and they actually make a decent bit from selling their data to AI companies for training, right? So Reddit, if you guys aren't familiar, somehow, if you've never been on the fucking internet before, and this is the first time you've ever been on the internet, you're not familiar with Reddit. Reddit is like the master community for the niche, right? You want to talk about taxidermy and how you can literally stuff your pet dog that just died. Well, fantastic. Reddit has a community for taxidermy. There's one that's just a bunch of people drawing pictures of dragons fucking cars. There's one of people drawing pictures of cars fucking dragons. Yes, those are real. r/dragons fucking cars and r/cars fucking dragons.
You're too deep in the internet to know that.
Dude, don't ask me how I know. Okay. Don't ask me. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I know. It's because somebody I played video games with showed me it one day, showed me those two. And to be honest with you, while they are really funny, they're not even the weirdest thing that you could find on Reddit. Like literally whatever the fuck you want, you can find on Reddit. So they are the master of the niche community. You can't go onto Facebook and get that same thing, right? Instagram doesn't have the same thing. If you have really general broad interests, those work. But on Reddit, you can find anything. You could find absolutely anything. So, yeah, Reddit is very bullish for those two reasons, right? Their digital advertising segment, right? They get a lot of website traffic, so that works out well. They sell their data to AI firms, which when you have a lot of website traffic, that does really well as well. And then the other one that we've really been tracking here is Netflix. Right? Netflix has been going fucking insane. So we ended up jumping in right around here. After we saw it gap up, show some strength, reject, come down, find a clear bottom on this liquidity level, this is where we entered. Right? This is where the Warriors and I entered. Right down here. And what's happened since $90? Well, we're up at 107. So, that's a pretty sizable gain. And if you aren't part of this, you're fucking allergic to money. You're allergic to money, okay? And if you have some gains from a payout, then you should be saving some of them and investing them for the future, right? And we're here to help. So just fucking join up, right? Just join up. Most people spend the same amount on going out to eat fast food 3 times a month. And you can just make fucking money by hanging out and watching us take these fucking crazy trades and joining in with us. All right. So what the DAC doing today? What the DAC doing? Are we still consolidating? Oh, good. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. Good. I was worried for a second there, like, oh man, this 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 thing must have moved. No, no, it's pre-market, dude. It's not gonna fucking move right now. Okay, that's not happening. We almost never see the pre-market move. Of course, we want to see an unreleased picture of Icarus. I assume you have some really funny picture.
I don't. I actually don't even have a single selfie of myself.
Dude, with the fucking he just posted it. Look.
Damn.
Dog, you don't see the cat ears? That's really how he looks. He really has cat ears in real life. Ooh, that's fucking funny. That's fucking funny, bro. Icarus. Ooh, my name's Icarus. Oh man, I wish the soundboard worked on stages.
Yeah.
Because I have some good soundboards right now. Okay, I have some good soundboards. Oh man, you know, one day we're gonna have to do this in the Trade and Chill channel, just so that way we can have the camera on and I can have my soundboard. But the thing is, I know everybody else is gonna be fucking mashing a bunch of stupid ass buttons. And you
Probably.
know, oh no, 100%, 100%, bro. What do you mean? Of course. Yeah, we could do it for Warriors. Warrior only for soundboards? Ooh, that's an idea. That's an idea. But even then, Swazzle's just gonna spam the Peter Griffin. Oh, I'm coming. So I already know what it's gonna be. I already know what it's gonna be. I already know Swazzle. Okay. No, we got some real exciting stuff happening. News, not so much, right? Not so much. I guess we're supposed to be resuming talks today on the war in Iran with Iran. I think that's supposed to be happening today. So we'll see if anything actually comes from it. Right? We'll see if anything actually comes from it. See, I love that Garrick's old enough to know that reference. I love that Garrick is old enough to know that reference. You guys familiar with the fucking bottles? You ever seen that with the Warriors and the fucking bottles? Okay. Give me a second. You know what? I'm gonna show you real quick because this is really important to our trading while we're waiting on everything. This is really important to our trading. Oh, you know what? Is it even showing? Yeah, okay, good. It's showing on stream. Those are the Warriors with afros.
The fuck am I watching?
Okay, good. I'm glad that we could share that moment together. Excellent. Excellent. See, Unsung knows, Dennis knows, right? What you're seeing is that, like, all of us older folks, right? We all have very fond memories of these movies, and you guys, all you younger guys are like, yo, what the fuck are they talking about? Education didn't fall flat. Okay. What is there to talk about today? Do we want to do a lesson? What do we want to do a lesson on? We have some time. We could do a lesson. All right, chat. What do we want to do a lesson on?
Yo, Uzi, it's not even funny when you spam that picture. It's so stupid.
How to evade taxes. Well, so there are some ways to evade taxes. We are live on YouTube, so maybe that's not the appropriate conversation right now. Okay. Teach us how to love a woman. Now, what do you mean by love? Are you asking me for advice in the bedroom? All right. So, you want to know how to love a woman? Here's the secret. Okay. Here's the secret. The figure eight. The figure eight. Okay. And you might be like, what's the figure eight? Well, it's where you draw an eight on a specific part and you hit it from all angles. Now, that's some advice for you. Also, don't be afraid of the shocker, man. Don't be afraid of the shocker, right? You guys know what the shocker is, right?
What?
I'm just saying, man. You know what the shocker is, right?
No.
Oh, see, Lieutenant Dan knows, bro. It's 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, bro. It's where you hold your hand
God
up like
damn.
this. Not everyone's watching me on YouTube, but for anyone that is, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy talking about?" Look, Icarus, it's this, okay? It's this.
Oh man. Oh man.
What? Am I gonna get canceled now?
Yeah.
I'm giving you guys I'm giving you guys some real fucking advice, okay? Some real fatherly advice, because I'm father of trades.
I might give some peak advice. If you want to find the right one, make sure you can carry her like a 6-pack of beer.
But 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 what if you're a midget?
Get wrecked.
Okay. Okay. Now, in all seriousness, do we have a subject that we would like to learn about today? Just carry 6 packs. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Oh, Uzi got it. Yes, bro. That's the shocker. That's the shocker right there. Buying calls. Buying calls. All right. I real quick, we are gonna do Fibonacci. We're gonna do Fibonacci. So here is the too long didn't read version, right? Here's your summary of Fibonacci. So Fibonacci is a mathematical sequence. It is basically so so what it is, right, is basically just a bunch of bullshit. It's a present that's pattern or a pattern that's present in nature, right? People see it and they attribute meaning to it, right? Some people think that the Fibonacci sequence is divine. It's not. It's just fucking numbers, guys. It's just fucking numbers. It's a mathematical sequence that repeats forever. You might as well say, okay, we're gonna use pi to figure out where the fucking chart's moving. It doesn't make any sense. It's fucking stupid. That's basically all you need to know about the Fibonacci sequence in regards to finance, right? It's a fun mathematical trick. It doesn't mean anything in finance, right? It doesn't mean anything. Okay, buying calls. Buying calls. So what is a call? Well, a call is an option that it's a contract, right? That gives the buyer the option to purchase 100 shares of a specific stock at a specific price on a specific day. In Europe, it has to be done on that day, on the day of expiry. For US options, it can be exercised or the contract, fulfilled at any time. So, with that being said, how do you make money on calls? Well, you can make money in a few different ways on calls. So, number one would be buying the call as a speculative bet and then selling the call if the value rises, right? The value of the asset rises faster than the time decays, right? The time value or theta decays. And you can basically just pocket the difference, right? So if you buy an option for $50 and the stock starts running like crazy and that option is now $100, well, you don't necessarily need to hold that option until it expires, and you don't have to actually exercise the option. You can sell the option. You could sell that call to somebody else who is going to. And realistically, you don't give a fuck what they do with it. They could shove it up their ass for all you care, right? So it is a way to make a levered and directional trade on an asset. That's what buying calls is. So how do we do this with calls? Well, we focus a lot on the liquidity levels, right? We focus a lot on the liquidity levels, and you want to trade with momentum, right? Generally, as far as timing, you want to get twice the amount of time that you think you're going to need, right? And you don't always want to go super heavy on these things, right? Because if you get a big downturn and you're stuck in a bunch of calls that there's no liquidity to exit, like, dude, you're going to watch that fucking melt away. Rest in peace, my Riley April calls that I had to roll out to July. Rest in peace. If I had my hat on, I would take it off and put it over my heart, and we would just fucking play the little funeral trumpet song, the brr, brr, brr. You get the point, right? So buy more time than you need. Okay. Buy them if you're looking to catch a really, really big move, then you're generally going to buy out of the money. Right. And if you are trading 0 DTEs or 1 DTEs or anything that's expiring in like the next 2 weeks, you need to take those gains aggressively. Okay? You do not diamond hand these fucking things. If you're up 50% and you have 10 of them you could always just sell 8 of them and leave the other 2 running if you really want to see what happens. Okay? If you really want to see what happens, take out your cost basis at least. So that way, you're not fucking yourself over. And you could see how the rest work out. But what if it goes up 1,000% after you sell? Well, sometimes it will, and that's something you're going to have to think about, right? And that's why I say, hey, you can leave some runners, but de-risk yourself. Yes, Unsung, I did see that. So this shoe company that I've literally never heard of, we're gonna. This is actually a funny one. I don't even remember the ticker. Bird. Okay. So I've never heard of this company. They're called Allbirds. Who the fuck's heard of Allbirds? Has anyone here heard of Allbirds? No? No. You're right, you haven't heard about Allbirds because they're a shitty company. They're a shitty company. So what's up with this big spike? Well, this company is transitioning from making shoes into being an AI company. And if you can't figure out how to make shoes efficiently and make profit from it, shifting to AI maybe doesn't seem like the best idea. And I don't know what kind of expertise these guys think that they have from manufacturing shoes to turn into an AI company. But with that being said, if you caught this move, that thing was fucking stupid. I was just watching it because everyone was like, oh my God, they're AI now. Like, AI for what? What kind of AI? And who's running it? Did you get a bunch of engineers to come in, or are they the guys that made your shitty fucking great value Walmart discount ass site? Like that's crazy, man. That's a crazy transition to try to make. Anyway, so of course it ended the day. It was actually over 1,000%, but it ended the day yesterday up 582.33%. This is beyond fucking stupid. This is beyond stupid. So don't think that this is something that's permanent and gonna last. Like just don't think that. Right? Because it very likely won't. It very likely won't. In fact, I would be floored if this worked out for them. Of course, it can't do any worse than their shoe segment, or right, than their shoe manufacturing business. So there's something to be said about that. Because again, I've never fucking heard of them. Like people were like, "Oh, Allbirds, the shoe company, transitioning to AI," and I was like, "The who? The who? What now? What's next, bro? We're gonna see Foot Locker. We're gonna see Foot Locker turn into an AI company. It's like how every dying company either transitions to AI or it becomes a crypto treasury. We have no real business model. We have no plans to make any kind of fucking money. You know what? AI company. You know what? We're going to buy Bitcoin and hold it. Payless with AI. Jeez, bro. It was funny because we actually saw like some really big names from when I was a kid that were struggling, right? Transition over into these kinds of like nebulous fucking companies. Like Kodak Kodak used to be a really big deal, right? Like everyone had a Kodak and everyone was using disposable cameras. We used to use this thing called film. Okay, I know that you guys, you younger ones, aren't too familiar with it, but film was this thing where basically, you would put it in your camera, you'd be able to take a picture, and you could go to like a pharmacy and have it developed, and it would take like an hour or two. Okay, and then you'd have a bunch of little fucking pictures off your disposable camera. Kodak was like the number one manufacturer of those disposable cameras that you could take like 30, 40 pictures with. And they ended up turning into a cryptocurrency company. So Kodak, because they don't have a business model, bought a bunch of shit coins. Sorry, Bitcoins. My bad. My bad, guys. Didn't want to offend anyone. Sorry to all my crypto fans in the house. Yeah. And that was like that was like just an absolute fucking meme, right? We saw Strive Asset Management, do that earlier this year. Actually, sorry, no, that was last year. Let's see how that's worked out. Oh my God, they bought Bitcoin. It's time to pump. No, just kidding. They're retarded. Time to dump. Time to dump. Will it work out? I mean, I guess we'll fucking see. Things got so bad that they had to reverse split right here. They did a 20 to 1. They did a 20 to 1 reverse split. Why? Because the stock got down to like 30 cents. Like this thing is such a big pile of garbage. Fully triggered. Fully triggered. He's fucking mad, guys. He's fucking mad. He's like, I am a Bitcoin Super Bowl. He is the Bitcoin bull. We have Michael Saylor in chat deluding everyone to try to fucking make money. Oh my God, look at this. But it spiked up. It was $270. It's gonna go back. Yeah, you're gonna keep fucking waiting for that too. Okay. So what's the lesson here with Allbirds? What's our lesson from Bird that we can learn? Well, it's that whenever a company doesn't have a fucking business model and something that's actually kind of easy to do, right? Like manufacturing shoes isn't the most difficult thing in the world. Nike figured that out a long time ago. You just pay little Chinese kids to do it, and their little fingers are so perfect for hitting the fucking seam, for sewing it, right? And you pay them like 5 cents an hour. That's harsh truth right there. That's harsh truth. So, if you can't figure out how to make shoes and to make money making shoes, then pivoting to AI is probably not the best thing you can do, because you've already proven that you can't do something that people have been doing for literally over 1,000 years, and you expect to master a brand new technology that's still growing. Like what? You think these guys are gonna match OpenAI? OpenAI is one of the best AI companies, and even they can't figure out how to make it fucking work. And all they do is burn money. That's why they had to shut down Sora. That's why they always have to sell off a portion of the company to private credit. Right? It's because they don't actually make anything. They just burn a bunch of fucking money on research and development eternally. See? Now, Eisen, that's the right attitude to have. There's more reason to short them. I can almost promise you that finding locates to short this thing, right? So when you're trading on a live account, by the way, in case you didn't know, and you're trading equities, your broker has to be able to locate shares. And sometimes it's really hard to locate shares, and you can't realistically short that much if there's a lot of demand to short it. Very notably, like when this thing launched, dude, I struggled so much to find locates to short this. So this is VCX. This is one of the private credit things that we were talking about, and we started shorting it like right here, and got out like right here. Great trade, obviously, great trade, but it was really hard to find locates up here, right? Especially because number one, it was new, so the supply hadn't been fully, thrown out there. It got thrown out there after about 4 days, which was really fucking funny. But this thing ran from $30, right? Yeah, $30.87, all the way up to 575. And what are we now? 90. Ugh. Get fucking wrecked. Absolutely fucking wrecked. So finding locates was really hard here because everybody was trying to short it, and there wasn't a ton of supply to borrow. But then as the sell-off started to happen, well, suddenly there were a fucking ton of shares to short, and shorts were able to just slam it down. But this day right here, dude, that was really hard to find anything. By the way, quick little shout out. We definitely shorted this. Learn about covered calls. So, covered calls, that is where you own at least 100 shares of an asset, right? 100 shares of a company, and you decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to sell this covered call, and I am going to take some money up front, but I'm going to lock myself into a contract that says I agree to sell my shares at this price. So what happens if it hits that price? Well, then your calls are going to be assigned to a buyer, and somebody is probably buying them, which means that if you have, let's say that you have 100 shares of Robinhood, okay, and you sold a covered call, last week at 75, right? Or 2 weeks ago, whatever, doesn't fucking matter. Okay, you sold it at 75. Well, when this thing spikes above 75, right? When this thing spikes above 75, you still keep the money that was paid up front, but you are obligated to, if the buyer chooses to take that option, and if it's in the money like this, they are always going to do it. Okay. They're always going to do it. Then you are obligated to deliver those shares. So, what is the best way to trade covered calls, right? To sell covered calls? Well, the best way in general, right, is going to be by taking like a ladder approach, right? Where you say, okay, I'm going to take 5% of the shares I own. I'm going to take 10% of the shares I own, right? Let's say you own 1,000 shares of something. You're going to take 10% of it. That's 100 shares. That's one contract. And you could sell it like a month out. Okay. 2 weeks pass. It's still working in your favor. Sick, right? The price hasn't risen up to that strike. Whatever you sold it at, it hasn't happened yet. You could sell another 10%, right? And now you are making income on 20% of your shares. And if it runs all the way up, then you're only going to sell that 20%, and the other 80% you keep. So when you're selling covered calls, you are exchanging the potential gains, right, to secure short-term gains. You can use it as a fixed income strategy, right? You can use it to make something off of shares you're holding that otherwise are not doing anything for you. So used correctly, it's a really useful tool. Used incorrectly, and you're going to get yourself on the hook to deliver a shit ton of shares that you might not want to let go of at the price you have to let go of them. So I normally recommend kind of taking that laddered approach, right? just in case. And again, covered calls are specifically when you own the shares. Like very specifically when you own the shares. If you don't own the shares, that's a naked call that has to be done on margin. And that is incredibly dangerous because then you could be on the hook to buy something that's increasing in price that you don't fucking own. Looking for longs on NASDAQ. Who's with me? I think that most of us are probably feeling pretty bullish here. I mean, obviously, things can change. Things can change really quick. But I think it's safe to say that probably most of us are really bullish here. Okay. We had some good lessons. Market's opening in just a few minutes. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of Icarus for a few. And yeah.
Me incapable.
Yeah, everyone's been selling covered calls on that. So you could do it with Dennis, right? Like 10% of your holdings, right? That's what I'd recommend. If anything, you want to join that fund. Yeah. 10% of your holdings, right? Do it like a month out. Make a little extra. All right. I'll be right back, gang.
All right. What's up? What are we doing? Sorry. No, Dennis, I can't. Yeah, Ironbird. Full port always sounds good. Nothing like a good full port on a Thursday morning. Gets the blood pumping. Yeah, Ons is doing quite a right pre-market open. I just want to see if we just go any further up or if we just stay like in this consolidation range now that we broke all-time high. Because usually what is high goes even higher. What deal did we do? Okay. I don't know if Ons did like any deals with Germany. I'm not too informed about any kind of deals. Hondas and Heidelberg. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check into that a little later on after the stream. Well, Tractor and Joya, I would suggest you to just stay patient and look for the longer term, because you gotta scale out in this situation, because we've been in a consolidation for multiple months, and this is like the first big breakout that we could see. So the possibility is given after this like little breakdown that we see a similar situation in 2025, because we broke down like crazy and then we just fucking pumped. It was just an endless bull market. So we can also very well just have the same situation here where we just dumped a little, made some people scared, got them out, and then drop it all the way back up. What do you mean at such a young age? I'm very old. Nah, I'm like 22. And I got into trading originally by myself, to be honest. I seen it when my brother did it, my older brother, and he pulled out like $3,000 by copying some random ass trades. Said, "Oh yeah, it's fucking easy." Got out and never did it again because he got scared of the money. And then I was like, "Oh shit, well I gotta do that then."
Oh no! Oh no! It's fucking over, everyone. All right, everybody, Christmas canceled. Oh wait! Oh wait! But a little bounce. All right, Christmas is back. Whew. Oh, we can have Christmas. Good. Good. Christmas is back. Oh no, it's going back down. Oh shit.
God damn it, not again.
Not again. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, Eisen, I did.
Give me just a second, guys. I'm just pulling up Rhythmic. I got so caught up in talking about different things this morning, I forgot to open it up. So I'm opening it up.
Because that's one of the things that stayed a little longer from father when he was yapping, or he eventually dropped some sauce, was when things are high, they eventually go higher.
They often do. They, believe it or not, they often do. Okay. And let me make sure I share this with the homies and give you guys that nice order book so you can follow along.
No, man.
Oh man. Okay. Order book. What happened? Selling? Bounce here? Bounce here?
The pay to win book.
Bounce here? Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. What? Resistance at value area low? Do we see resistance at value area low? Can we blow past value area low and go up to point of control? Well, Barry says NASDAQ to 0.
Yeah, Barry is stupid.
NASDAQ isn't going to 0 today. It's going to a fucking million.
It's talking about NASDAQ to 0 when it's at the highest point it ever was.
NASDAQ to 0 was so last week, dude. God. That was so last week. Oh, we're okay. We're getting a little resistance at this value area low. Oh no, guys. Oh no. Nah, just kidding. It's gonna get eaten. It's getting eaten. Yeah,
Someone in
Nasdaq
chat
to
said.
100K.
Someone in chat said short Barry IQ.
Damn, Barry, you gonna just take that? You just gonna sit there and take that? I'm just waiting. I want to see. I want to see how these first few minutes kind of play out. Is this the bottom? Is that the bottom?
Nah, probably not.
Is that the bottom? We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
I was just
Today's full
kidding.
port day. We can't do that, bro. We can't full port.
Nah, it is. Wait, who was it? I think it was. Yeah, the Iron Bird. He said full port ODT hood calls.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. No, July $100 calls and $120 calls for January 27. Those are going to be your big winners there.
Tractor, please calm down. Don't FOMO in. You gotta
Just chill.
you gotta switch the FOMO into ROMO, relief of missing out.
Not gonna lie, I knew you were gonna rhyme, but I didn't think you were gonna say that. I'm not gonna say what I thought you were gonna say, but I think you know what I thought you were gonna say.
Nah, I'm too German for that.
He's too German for that. Hey man, you guys have a checkered past, okay? You have a checkered past there. I'm just saying, right? As a country, I'm not trying to bring up old shit.
Nah, but you are.
But it was only 85 years ago, okay? What can
Holy.
change in 85 years?
As if you witnessed it yourself.
Hey, I saw the aftermath of it, okay? I went there. I've been to Dachau. Like I wasn't there, back then, but I went there later.
Yeah, damn. Dennis is prime then.
More of which calls? What'd you get? Oh, you got the hood 110s? Oh my gosh. Wait, are you telling me that wait. Are you telling me that my call worked out?
Nah, it's bullshit.
That's crazy. I'm entering small short.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Get wrecked.
Yep. Small short. We'll see if it works out.
I can't see this in any kind of way that this will go down.
Really?
Yeah. This is not sustainable at all.
Even if it is going down right now?
I alone will push the market up.
Do it.
All right.
Then I'll go long. Let's hit our liquidity level here. Come on. Come to me. Come to me.
I cast instant reversal. Come on, give me the candle to 27K.
One candle, $800.
Don't laugh. That shit happened and you know it.
That shit has happened.
See?
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
a wizard.
Oh my gosh. He's a wizard, Harry. Yeah, I'm cutting that. It was worth a shot. Okay. It was worth a shot.
Nah, you're just FOMOing.
I did it, FOMO.
You did.
No, not at all.
Of course, you went in prematurely. The candle didn't even close.
You're right, the candle didn't close. But we had some weakness. And it was potentially breaking down. Down under this and this.
Yeah.
And under this
sure.
liquidity level. Okay, maybe I did do it a little early. That's okay.
I'm gonna be right back because right now nothing will happen until
Yeah,
I'm
it's
back.
a little boring. It's a little boring. I mean, all things considered, it's holding up relatively well. All things considered, this is holding up relatively well. Small buy. Banking on that bounce here. Pardon me. Take a profits there. Losses almost completely erased from that first trade. Not from yesterday where I went buck wild and was doing some funny stuff that I told everyone not to follow along on. Okay. Let's see what happens next. Ugh, I don't even give a fuck about that. Why are we watching that? Because we were talking about how shitty it is. Reddit flying. Reddit's flying. Looking real good. Netflix bleeding out just a little bit. Their earnings is tonight. So, that's where I'm expecting the really big moves. No, I don't really use them that much. I decided to get an account just so I could like fuck around with it. And so that way I would have something on stream to share with you guys. But no, I'm not really like heavy trading prop firms. I got this because it was $35, bro. All right, I'm selling here. That was a sharp move. No, I didn't pay the activation fee yet. I don't know. There's something about prop firms, man, where it's a lot easier to treat it like a lottery ticket and just gamble with it. To be honest with you, it's if anything, it's just kind of fun. It's just kind of fun. Selling a little bit more. You come back down now. Are we going to range trade today? Is that what we're doing? Is today a range trading day? Gross. Gross. I fucking hate the range trade days. We will get it. We will get a direction eventually. This level keeps acting as resistance. This value area low keeps acting as support. We're literally just stuck in like the tiniest of fucking channels here. Holy shit. Come on, market. Do something.
See?
Just do something.
Now I'm back. Now something can happen.
Just do something.
Just give it a sec.
Just do something. We got a big resting sell order sitting right up here. Yeah, I'm fucking around on prop firms just a little bit. I do notice that you have to trade a lot differently on a prop firm than with a live account. And I really do prefer just doing it with a live account, doing it with my own funds. Which is kind of what I suspected. But
Alright,
yeah, this is just eval stage.
Please do some rituals. We're gonna push it up now.
Shit, man. If it goes up, that's gonna do nothing but help my swings. So, by all means, push my Robinhood, my Netflix, my Reddit, and my Riley up.
Yeah, Uzi, you gotta copy the GIF and also post it. Ah, right, you can't. You got no GIF permissions. Right.
He doesn't have gift permissions. Oh, get wrecked.
He's not a warrior. He prefers to pay for vapes instead of warrior.
Pay for vapes. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that I really like that much either, unfortunately. You want to be done quick, but nothing's happening. So, we'll just wait. We'll just wait. It's okay. You take your time, market.
Yeah, Barry, because your financial decisions are just absolute garbage. Yeah, Dennis, that's not even like the biggest problem. The problem is that you're inhaling basically water.
You had to buy 2 4-packs. Packs of what? Vape? Vapes come in packs? Do they really? I don't know.
Nowadays they do. They got these cheap one-time used packets.
Holy shit. This is not the most exciting thing. Not today.
No.
We have to sit and consolidate up here because we're hitting basically one all-time, or basically we just hit our new all-time highs. So now we got to sit and pull back and consolidate a little. Yeah, I trade on one monitor. Actually, to be honest with you, I do a lot of trading on my phone. And why, you ask? Well, because I want to lay in bed and trade and like sit on my couch. Or if I'm out having a cigarette and I see something, right? See something start to pop off, then I trade it right there.
Any market right now is bullshit. Nasdaq's crap. US 30's crap.
Let's look at oil. Ooh.
Even gold is crap. That shit is consolidating.
I want the CFDs. There we go.
Berry.
Oil's on the verge of a breakout. Brokerage. You can use for mobile. You could use Webull or Robinhood. Are two really easy ones. Actually, for you, you might just have to use Webull. Webull definitely works in more countries. So yeah, you could always just use Webull. That's one of the most used ones. Well, actually, you're in Asia, so Moomoo also works. What's my favorite cigarette? I like Marlboros. Yeah, I like Grandma Killers, bro. Okay, oil looking pretty good, to be honest. Is it not CL.com X?
What are these conversations even? Got all kinds of bullshit in here.
Oh, there's a way to fucking pull this up. God damn it, dude. I don't remember how to do this. We doing anything yet? Oh, potentially breaking down. Is it time yet? Oh God, is it time? We're seeing a lot of like buyers step in right here. Dude, fucking the goddamn prop firm just messaged me, hey. Do we bounce here?
I don't know. I don't like that. What is that? It's weird.
It was a little weird, huh?
Well, here goes shorts.
Enter small cell. And right as we saw the buying pressure starts rolling in. Why does it say buy pressure? Well, mine does right here.
Oh, yeah, right. You got the 1 minute version.
Yeah. Well, even then, I mean, I'm still surprised because normally it matches what's happening, but right now, for whatever reason, it is not.
She's a little older. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. I'm going to break even here. Actually, in fact,
I think I might take profits here.
Yeah, I was about to say. This is a good spot. I'm out. Some nice little gain.
Yeah. All right. I'm out. Wait for a pullback to 360 or higher, then sell and TP to 335.
Yo, Dennis. Anders is eating shit right now.
In all fairness, it's not eating shit. It's down 1.5%.
Yeah. It's down. Holy shit, why did I fucking exit?
Oh god, we did exit a little early.
I'm re-entering. Because it just broke the liquidity level.
It just broke a really big one.
Yep.
Please paint in chart where you're entering in chat. I'm showing it right here. You can see my entries. Right?
It's the blue.
You can see the position right here. You can see the literal entry level with this blue highlight. Like it's all right here. Only paint it out when I'm trading like my own personal funds.
What the
because I
fuck
don't
is
feel like
happening?
showing you guys my brokerage. There's
This
like
is so
personal
flippy.
information, like account numbers and shit on it. So I don't really want to show you guys my account numbers and whatnot. Believe it or not. Not something I want to share.
Gosh, is that flippy?
It's very flippy. Getting a little frothiness. Little market froth here. Well, buyers are trying to prop this up because they know if this thing starts running way down from here.
What?
Oh my god, that thing's blowing us out right now.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I gotta get out of that. That's fucking brutal. Just DM it to you. Yes. Our Secretary of War, not Defense now, apparently. Yeah, he went on a frat boy tirade. He absolutely did. He absolutely did. All right, guys, believe it or not, still in a war. Still in a war. I kind of feel like I want to short if it gets back up here again or back up to this liquidity level. Which tracing up there would not be the most unrealistic thing here. So, like we're seeing buyers really defend this area. Oh, is it time? Entering small short. Come on, give us a big mammoth move. I'm upset that I ended up closing this one at a little loss and then watch it fucking just die from there. But that's okay. Yep. Oil plays are turning green. So is natural gas. Do I think it'll go to 2680? I mean, like it could. Do I think it will? I don't know.
What is that 2680?
He's asking if the futures will go to 2680.
Oh.
Like I mean it could. I don't know, I don't have a crystal ball.
No, you do.
Like this rally's been like one of the most hated rallies ever. To be honest with you.
Is it?
Yeah. Absolutely. Every rally's a hated rally, but this one especially has been. It's not as bad as the one coming out of COVID, though. Everyone was like, this is fucking insanity when we were coming out of COVID.
Always
that one,
these haters.
That one was crazy. Adding to short here.
Not feeling too fond of this. Too short.
Yeah, I think that it's going to go down.
I'm looking at the 1 second structure right now, and it doesn't look very promising. We had a few strong bounces off of 134.
All right, closing that.
Like, I would be very surprised if this goes down.
BZAI announced a deal with a Taiwan company called WinRate. I've never even fucking heard of WinRate. I would need to look into that deal. And see how much revenue, comes from that. And then we can extrapolate like what their margin on that deal should be. Right. So there's some details there that we need to know a little bit more about before I can really make any kind of opinion.
Swazzle, you wouldn't comprehend why. And you're just sitting there making fun of me.
It's up to a small buy.
With your cup of tea and some biscuits.
Hey, they don't drink cups of tea. They have a spot of tea. Blood in it, trying to run up my ends. Huh? Come get your nan. That seems like a British thing to say, right? Old woman's a nan. Come get your nan. Do a stream sometime teaching about how to read into company deals and fundamentals, SEC, etc. So we did actually do one that is in, oh God, where is it? VIP mentorship. I did do one. It's a long video, right? Because we have to talk about different things. And realistically, what you also have to realize is like context is really important. That sometimes, you have to kind of read between the lines and what they're saying. And it's very, It's industry specific. Yeah, I know you guys are seeing those messages pop up. You're going to see a bunch of stupid shit pop up. It's okay. Nobody but Icarus sends me anything weird. I get a lot of stupid messages. Right.
What?
Well, I was saying, Dennis was talking about how my messages on the bottom right are popping up. I said no one sends me weird stuff but you. Right? Like
Oh,
I'll be sitting there late at night, dude. I'll be sitting there late at night and Icarus will just send me feet pics and I'm like, thanks, brother. Like I'm happy like that you have feet and that you can walk on them.
you
But
were showing me some random ass shit at like 4:30 a.m. I was already laying in bed and you just video call me.
I did do that. Yeah, I saw Icarus was online. I knew it was late as fuck for him, and I called him real quick. I'm like, "Yo, make sure you can see my webcam." And he's like, "Yeah, I can see it." I was like, "All right, thanks." And then I hung up. And
Exactly.
he was probably like, "What the fuck, man? Like, what are you doing?" I'm still just sitting in this long.
Gotta make this a hashtag, Swaz. Make it more public.
Stop Icarus abuse. Icarus isn't being abused, and if he was, he would like it. He likes the abuse.
Nah,
Some
you're
some
talking crap.
people some people like the abuse, bro. Some people want to use you. Some people want to get used by you.
I'm already being
Some
abused.
of them want to abuse you. Some of them want to be abused.
I'm being abused since fucking November.
Hell yeah, you're being abused. Physically abused.
I'm working here unpaid.
Same, dog. But you know what? That's why we have trading.
Jane, you won't know that. I will never tell you. You couldn't even waterboard that info out of me.
That wasn't originally Marilyn Manson, but I do like that version a lot more than the original. Oh, that's me calling Icarus when it's like 4 a.m. for him. Yeah, literally.
Because of you, my fucking sleep cycle is completely messed up.
Dude, my sleep's fucking crazy. All over the place.
I went to bed yesterday at like 5 a.m. and then was able to sleep at like 5:30. I was questioning if I even should sleep anymore.
Still just sitting in this long.
Yeah, Uzi, but you could choose to sleep. Like, you're not forced to stay awake.
Yeah, Icarus wants to be here for New York Open, but New York Open is at a weird ass time. What is it? It's like fucking noon there for you. Actually, it's beyond noon. What is it, like
Yeah,
2,
it's
3?
3:30.
Yeah.
3:30 is open.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool though that this is something you get to do, in the afternoon.
It's pretty chill. Don't have to rush getting awake at 5 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what that's like. I definitely do. That's why in the morning I have to take my caffeine break, bro, because I'm like, "Oh my god, this is fucking killing me." Get you there, New York Open. You'll make everyone profitable. Yeah, this is the tea time after tea time after trading session. Absolutely. You're jealous I get the early open? I wish that I could sleep in a little more. Waking up at 5 a.m. is fucking brutal sometimes, man. Yeah, I'm also in longs, Eisen. I've been in longs since like down here. We're just chilling. We're big chilling here.
See, I told you it was a good idea to exit that fucking short.
I mean, I wouldn't have held it all the way up here, but
Been making fucking bands. I'm almost inclined to say short gold. That thing looks bearish.
Shorting gold, the ultimate speculative instrument.
Yeah. Known ruining accounts of prop firms.
After like experiencing what it's like to trade on a prop firm, or at least simulate trading on a prop firm realistically, dude, I honestly, I don't even know how people trade gold on this. Like I couldn't. I don't even want to.
It's easier on CFD accounts.
It's easier with your own money.
No, it's harder because you can't like really limit yourself. Like you know you have the possibility to just full port, and it itches in your fingers to just full port.
It's very different when you know it's your own money.
No, I traded my own money as well, and I full ported.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I have way more of an inclination to do that trading on a prop firm. Like prop firms are weird, man. They're weird. It's very different. Like it's very different than trading with your own funds. That's what I've come to learn. And I've been trying to like adjust psychologically during the streams in the mornings to doing that. Because there's some things that I can't really hold with a prop firm, but like with my own funds, dude, I'll hold it. I don't give a shit, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't have like an enforced daily drawdown or anything like that. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, there's a certain point where you're like, okay, you know, you gotta walk away, but yeah, it's different, you know, it's different. It's very different. But I think it's been a really good learning experience for me to understand, you know, like what you guys deal with in the prop firm world. Like I had talked about getting a prop account forever just to fuck around on. I also picked up some lotto ones just because I was like, you know, it seemed like it would be fun to full port Asia. Because that's something, well, it's something, again, it's something I would never do, like with my own money. You know, so I treated it like a digital scratcher, like a lottery ticket. Right? We'll see if it works. If not, oh well.
Remember, it's only 11 flips until you're a millionaire.
It's only what?
11 flips away from being a millionaire.
Something like that. Something like that. Just gotta flip that coin a few times, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting some buy pressure here.
Holy shit.
I'm just hanging out in my 2 micros, letting it do its work.
I wanted to enter at like 185 around there. Like re-entering.
That's actually higher than where I entered. I entered like down here, like 165, 166.
Yeah, I was in that as well, but I also exited at like 200, and I wanted to re-enter.
No, I didn't add to my winner this time. No, I'm just hanging out.
185.
I'm just hanging out. I feel a little uneasy about the markets in general today, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I mean, have you looked at it? It's pretty crap.
Well, the reason that I feel uneasy is because like it's normal for us to have like a little bit of a pullback and some consolidation after reaching new all-time highs, and they generally do go higher. Like in general, I mean, obviously this is not always the case. It hasn't been the case in the last 6 months, but in general, when something hits all-time highs, it often just moves higher, and we haven't really seen that. So, it makes me maybe a little reluctant to want to go heavy and take any like real big size.
I'm not sure if this could be a re-entry possibility because it filled the gap.
No, I'm just hanging out in my longs. There you go, NQ moron.
Damn, what a name. Yeah, Barry, and I don't give a
didn't
fuck what
fucking
you
make
think.
his name. I didn't make his name. Oh, he's thinking a short. Why would you take a short here?
It's Barry. He has some conspiracy theories.
Wow. Iran remains seriously doubtful about the United States' good faith and commitment to fair negotiations, casting uncertainty over the prospects of a new round of talks despite reports of a possible meeting this weekend. Oh my gosh. Wait, are you telling me that the two countries that can't ever get along aren't getting along? Dude, I'm blown away.
Wait, that's a thing?
I'm blown away. Why doesn't Iran trust us? I don't know, because we've been fucking bombing the shit out of them.
Absolutely not understandable.
Would you trust someone that kept bombing you and then being like, "Hey, we gotta talk about it." Okay, nobody knew.
Sure,
We
always.
responded to them blockading the Strait of Hormuz by blockading the Strait of Hormuz. I wonder why they don't trust us. Like the Great Epstein War. Fuck. Speaking of which, baby oil futures when? Baby oil futures when?
Barry, if I ever read Fair Value Gap again, you're getting muted.
Oh, he threatened you. He threatened you. Look, all I'm saying is that if baby oil futures existed, when Diddy gets out of prison, that is the easiest long in the fucking world. Okay? If baby oil futures existed, you long it on Diddy getting out of jail.
Oh, possible re-entry for me. Is that the moment? No, it isn't. Oh man. It's the breakdown. We're dying, boys.
I don't know about that. We'll see. I think I'm going to buy a tiny bit more here. We're managing very complex positions, okay?
I don't want to enter.
I'm already in, but I averaged up a little.
No, me.
He's going to get out and make even better music. Sorry. He's going to get out and co-sign on other people's better music. Bro, Diddy's parties are going to be wild when he gets out of prison. He's going to invite a bunch of... He's going to invite all his boyfriends from prison over. I'm serious, man. You guys didn't see that about Diddy? Or he's talking about, "Oh yeah, daddy, I like that." You didn't see that?
No.
Oh yeah, no, he definitely swings any way. Anyone that will look at him, he's down for it, bro. He's down to clown.
Freaky ass celebration.
Yeah, bro, it's a freak off. You never heard about the Freaknik?
No.
So there used to be an event down in like Atlanta every year called the Freaknik, where it was basically like a big picnic orgy hip hop festival.
Damn.
Yeah, that's all. That's all I had to say about that.
Of course you know about that.
Hey man, the young internet was wild. I'm telling you, man, the internet before all these regulations, like, dude, it was the Wild West back then. It was the Wild West. I'm telling you.
Why you mean enlightening us? Are you mad?
Dude, he's learning so much.
He is an high IQ moron
I
girl.
like it when you scramble daddy, right? This is what he comes to the stream for. See, we have to have an entertainment aspect to it as well, okay? So while we sit in our longs and wait and wait and wait, we're going to talk about Diddy and Freaknicks. Did you know that someone made $200,000 on a Kalshi parlay describing exactly what um, Diddy was going to be convicted of? 200 grand for calling Diddy's convictions. Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing, bro. That's absolutely a thing. It's not a thing I would do, but it's a thing.
Yeah, well, I don't like any of this. This looks like a mad breakdown. This is just itching to break the fuck down. Barry, why are you DMing me? I've only timed you out for 10 minutes.
All right, I'm exiting here. Hit these clusters of cell pressure. I don't really want to sit through that. That was a gain on that trade. Made back some of the stupid shit. Well, yeah, it's because they're one DTE. It's because they're one DTE. That's why that thing went fucking crazy. Shit, bro, we've been hitting some fucking absolute bangers on our swing trades. Between like basically bottom ticking Reddit, catching Hood, before it did its crazy thing. Like we've been doing great. Diddy cellmate is not Luigi, bro. They wouldn't do Luigi like that. They wouldn't do that, bro. Plus, everyone likes Luigi in prison because he has money and he shares it, and it's not like these guys have any fucking love lost for a health insurance CEO. Bro, there's no shot they're fucking cellies. There's no shot they're cellmates. Diddy has his own fucking cell, I promise. With that kind of money, yeah, bro. He's got his own cell. I'm gonna need proof of that. Diddy's first song when he gets out will be Luigi. Mario in shambles, bro. Mario's in shambles. Yeah, this price action today has been fucking just abysmal.
Is your position underwater?
My position is closed.
Oh.
I have no positions.
Did you close it in profit or in break even?
I closed it in profit.
How much?
I don't know, like 120. Icarus does want to see everyone lose. It's a German thing. Yeah.
Nah, not really.
That's why I closed it out in profit, and I'm fucking waiting because to be honest with you, like I hate all of this. Like I don't like this price action. There's not much realistically happening other than oil spiking like crazy.
Max is down 70. Damn. What do you mean, Dennis? You can't even hear that when I'm smiling. Unlike with Father, when he smiles, you can always hear that when he talks.
Yeah.
Even right now.
I bet you can't. Well, you can see me. Okay.
Yeah, but I also can hear it. I'm not watching your stream.
Yeah, you could probably hear when I'm smiling. And I'm generally smiling, bro. Like for the most part. I'm a pretty smiley person. Yo, he's definitely Dastardly Dog, bro. That's what his name, right? Dastardly Dog. That's that character's name.
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
That wheezing, evil fucking laugh.
Most of the time, I'm just sitting here like this.
Like a derpy ass sunflower. Bro, that's a derpy sunflower. I don't have a better word for it than derpy. When I smell sunflower, I don't smell flowers, bro. We do man shit, okay? Shit with the door open. Make beef jerky. Okay, I don't have time for flowers. Too busy shitting with the door open.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. No time for that. Change your tire with barbecue steaks. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
I don't even want to fucking know what your digital footprint looks like.
Dude, you would see it and it would just be a bunch of SEC filings and stuff about like games that I play.
Nah, definitely not.
And you'd be like, this is the most boring shit in the world.
Anything you fucking said since November you started this room here, everything goes into that. Plus the shit before.
Oh. Well, if it's things that I say, then that could potentially be problematic.
See?
Again, it's only things I say though. It's not things that I look up. It's just what I talk about. Sometimes we have bad jokes, okay?
Sometimes.
Yeah, Tarkov and Freakniks, bro.
You're fucking 31. You only got bad jokes.
I do have bad jokes. I have really bad jokes. You guys want to hear a really dark, bad joke while we wait for the market to do anything?
Drop it.
How do you celebrate an Ethiopian's first birthday?
Oh shit.
Anybody? By putting a flower on the grave. By putting a flower on the grave. You guys made me do it. I didn't want to tell that joke. I'm offended. Quite frankly, I'm offended. You made me tell that joke.
Well, the thing is, you had the chance to tell any kind of dark joke, and you choose this one.
Yeah, I did choose that one very intentionally. I like dark humor. I have a little bit of a fucked up sense of humor sometimes.
What do you mean, Eisen?
I don't like that rejection off the point of control.
Why would I go long now?
I'd like to see it trace up. Test that again. That'd be sick.
Don't come around with it. Oh, but they hit the fair value. No, fuck off.
Dude, this consolidation's fucking brutal.
Yep.
I just want the market to move. I've been waiting for the fucking move to happen this whole time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do shit anymore.
Like
I
it's
only
just there's fucking nothing happening.
2 trades, I think, today. Gave back half of my profits from the first short. So yeah, I think I'm closing out.
Potential breakout.
Nah.
Entering small long. Yeah, this is boring as fuck today.
See how happy he said, I'm gonna go long now.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm chilling, brother. I'm just a little bored. That's all. Just really wishing that this thing would move like in a
Nah.
really big decisive way, and we're just not getting it.
I can see the tear rolling down on your face. Another $50 down the drain to the Nasdaq Foundation.
The Nasdaq Foundation. They definitely need donations. They run a charitable organization. It's like a make a wish kind of thing. guys probably don't have like Make-A-Wish in Germany, do you?
I don't know, but I know the concept of it.
Do you
I've
know the
even got a
concept of it?
little question. What would you rather?
Oh fuck. Okay, go ahead. I like these. I like these. Let's go.
Would you deny a Make-A-Wish kid a visit or tell it the bad news?
Deny the visit. Deny the visit for sure. Hands down. Like not even a question. Deny the visit. Yeah, I was about that was kind of the joke, Garrick. I'm glad that Garrick caught that one. It's because Garrick has a fucked up dark ass sense of humor just like me. Like that's why he has the fucking misfit skull as his profile picture, okay? That's how you could tell that that he has the dark sense of humor. Dude, rotten.com was crazy. You remember that's fuck.com? Yeah, I know. I try not to as well. Dude, live leaks in the beginning was fucking crazy. Like it was fucking crazy. I remember when we were kids, we used to be able to go on the internet and you could just really easily find uh you could easily find like videos of people getting fucking beheaded by ISIS and shit. Like that was crazy, dude. The young internet was oh, old world star, bro. Old world star was crazy. Who remembers downloading fucking mixtapes off of datpiff.com? What about Newgrounds, bro? I don't even know if Newgrounds is still around. Newgrounds was the shit back then, man. Newgrounds and E-Bombs World. Oh, Newgrounds is still around. Okay. I don't know. I haven't looked it up in fucking 2 decades. Yeah. Yeah, those are words you haven't heard in a while, right? Making you feel old.
I wish I shorted US 30.
I'm still just sitting in this long.
Man. I want to quit my job. Trading is too hard.
Okay, I'm done. Oh, dude, Napster was amazing. I do remember Stumble Upon. Napster was amazing. And then after Napster, we had a fucking LimeWire, bro. Where you'd go to download some shit and it would just turn into well, you know, you'd end up downloading something else. You're like, "Oh wow, I can't wait to listen to this new song." And then you download it and well, big rejection there. Sellers really stepped in to defend this area right here. Like 387, 88-ish. Big selling pressure. They don't want this. They don't want this to run back up. Another copy of Zoolander. Yeah. Yeah. I see what I remember. What I remember is getting downloading something on LimeWire and getting the fucking Bill Clinton speech. Like, I did not have sexual relations with that woman. That's the one that I remember popping up all the time. I'm telling you guys, man, Young Internet was different. Young Internet was different. It was crazy. Yeah, I remember. Sorry, guys. This is turning into the Unk circle jerk here.
Yeah, the senior speech.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there were like no ads on the Young Internet. I remember YouTube before ads. That was
Oh,
sick.
yeah, that was great.
Dude, you know what's crazy? YouTube is older than a lot of people here.
Wasn't it started in like 2013?
No, it's like 2004.
2004?
Yeah,
I
dude. YouTube's been around for a long time. It was definitely before 2006. Do you remember Unforgivable breaking the internet?
No, you're spreading false info. YouTube was founded on 14th February 2005,
There
not
you go,
4.
2005. Okay. I'm just going off memory. I'm not fucking Googling it.
Yeah, I think I know what you're up to, Tractor. 2005 on Valentine's Day, YouTube was founded, so it probably started as Pornhub.
Oh no, that definitely came a lot later.
Of course, you know that.
Dude, I was a teenager. Of course I know that. What do you think? What do you think teenage boys do?
I don't fucking know. I was a nerd. I wasn't gooning like you.
Oh, 100%. I remember where I was when the second tower hit. I definitely remember where I was. I had just gotten home from school because the first tower got hit, and we all got sent home from school because I lived on an army base. And then, yeah, while I was on the bus home, the second tower got hit. And I remember walking in and seeing it being fucking replayed on the TV.
Eisen, get
Damn,
wrecked.
you got a day off school. Eisen, just shit your pants, dude. You don't wear a diaper to trade? The fuck? Are you even a real trader, bro? What kind of real trader won't shit his own pants? Yeah, dude. I'm judging you. I'm judging you harshly. What's my favorite Christmas movie? Well, that depends. Like, are we talking like old school, like serious Christmas movie about like the giving and all the shit, or can we include something else like Bad Santa?
Inglorious Bastards.
Not a Christmas movie.
It is.
What are you gonna tell me? Die Hard's a Christmas movie now?
No, but there are people going through the chimney.
But there's what?
People going through the chimney. And that's essentially what Santa does, right?
That was dark. That was dark. Also, I don't know that they ever show anyone. I don't think in Inglorious Bastards. Now there is a part of Ellie Weisel's night where it's basically being described as like they pull up and someone was pointing, or one of the soldiers was pointing at the chimneys and was like, oh, you see all that smoke, like that's your parents. I mean, that was a thing.
Damn.
Santa denialism. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. It's a movie that happened around Christmas, okay? Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be Bad Santa. I agree, Dan. It's gonna be Bad Santa. And then if you want like my actual true Christmas movie that I really enjoy, that's like a spirit of Christmas kind of thing. Uh, that then it's definitely going to have to be. Oh, I don't know actually. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's gonna be A Christmas Carol. I like that one. Nightmare Before Christmas is both. Which one? The one from like the 70s. Yeah. The one from like the 70s. Surely I mean them up. I surely don't. I surely don't. I surely don't mean the fucking Jim Henson Muppet special. Okay. The oldest movie you know is Harry Potter. I mean, in all fairness, that is pretty old. You know, what's the most fucked up part about Christmas Story, bro? Where they have all the Christmas carolers and they're like fa ra 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 ra. Yeah, that part's super super fucked up. Yeah, Elf they definitely play. Harry Potter's like 24, 25. This is like kind of promising. Like I'm seeing a lot of bullish flow here. Fuck it, tiny long. We'll see what happens.
Overtrader.
Yeah, a little bit.
What account is that? Why does your account balance change? Wasn't you down a grand yesterday?
Yeah. No, no.
Yeah,
I
you
mean, I
were.
was, I was, but the thing is that I was up before all of that happened. I was up like $700 before all that happened, and then yeah, took that big loss because I decided to be very very impulsive and try to short the ever living shit out of it. I was trying to catch a big pullback, and it just never happened. Yeah, there's a time limit on this, but I'm not really concerned. Like I said, it's this isn't like the end all be all for me. This is mostly like for science and for fun, right? I wanted to see what it's like. And to be honest, like it's fun to fuck around with, like you know. So, yeah. Yeah, not really like too concerned about it, not taking it super serious, just chilling. Just chilling. All right. Well, close out of that. Yeah. Yep. I'm good. All right, guys. Well, I think this is probably a good spot to call it for at least now. I'm probably going to be recording a little bit of a video later on, maybe on Reddit, to be honest with you. So keep an eye out for that a little bit later. And yeah, yeah, we'll see. What do I think of the all-time high on Spy? I think that it's really detached from reality, but you know what? I think that it can also go a lot higher. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I think it's a bit detached from reality. Like we'll see. We'll see what happens. What do you mean by a small swing recap? Like just things that we've taken? Like a recap of all of the swings that we've been in? like a how-to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That might be a way to do it. Okay, yeah, that I could probably do that. That'd probably be a pretty interesting topic. I mean, for the most part, it's really easy, but yeah, yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Hell yeah. I got you, Nitrom. I got you, brother. All right, guys. Well, let's go ahead and close up shop for now, and keep an eye on oil because this thing has been just fucking rocketing as everything else is dying. And yeah, yeah, we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming, and hope you have a great day.
All right. See
Cheers,
ya.
everybody. Cheers.